New Bluetooth speaker. What do you think?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
I thought I got the real one.
You're an important businessman, looking for a speaker to accompany you on your travels. But you don't want to mess around with products like, what, JBL? What does that even stand for? Just broke liberals? No. You want something that will definitely emphasize your modern aesthetics. You're on your businessman, infinite Giga Chad mindset growth, if that's the way we want to say it. And boy, do I have the speaker to give to you. Mr. Patrick Bateman, let me introduce you to the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 inflated speaker that's going to explode as soon as you open the... No guys. This right here is the Esquire Mini 2 by Harman and Kardon. It's a very modern, sleek speaker, and I really wanted to give this guy a review because it's not usually something you would see. So let's get right into it. Alright, so starting off with the box on the front, if you're a really big fan of gray, you're going to love this, and you're a big fan of slim lettering, you're going to love it as well. But one thing for you, Mr. Bateman, there you are with Paul Allen's head. I'm pretty sure you'll be doing just fine in business class today. Other than that, the boxing, you're only going to get one little pop of color from this Bluetooth logo. And guys, let's just get into it. Nice and smooth. We like that. Feels like Apple. Let me point out something. If you take a look, you can see little indents right here and here for the buttons. Usually you don't get that on most speakers for foam, obviously. I mean, you're paying $150, so you better get that attention to detail. Let's take the speaker out real quick. Okay, all right. We have this little second layer here. Oh, this is a really cool thing right here. We have this kind of leather cover for your speaker. This is gonna be handy in a second, but I'll note that later. Right here, this quick start guide. I'm going to talk about this for a second because this is really important. And of course, you got your legal and blah, 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 blah. Who cares, honestly? Right here, we've got your nice USB-C cable, if I can get it out the box. Okay, there's our cable. USB-A to Type-C. This is a quick start guide. And look at this. If you can look on this side and see, these are little picture images, right, to tell you what's going on. And the great thing I love about this is that if this was in Spanish or Japanese, I would still know what's going on. Like, it's pretty simple. Like, okay, like, for example, if I needed to know that I'm charging my device on one of these, like, it's just an image. Like, okay, I believe that this is the way to go about things. We do not want word salad. Word salad, get that out of here. And let's get into the speaker. It is very nice. It literally looks like a very premium miniature sized pillow, or as I'd say, the expanded battery from the Note 7, but it is not that. It is actually it's an actually really nice feeling finished speaker. Let's start off with the back, honestly. Okay, so it's got this kind of pleather kind of material on here. I don't believe this is real leather, but it is really nice to the touch. You don't see that on most speakers. Also, we've got a, wait for it, kickstand. Watch this. Look at this. Do you see that? Hold on. Hear that. Listen to that. Now, why is that cool? Because if you didn't know, music is actually, or sound frequencies are actually directional. If you have your speaker faced out like this, pointed up to me like this, I'm going to hear more frequencies than if it was placed down like that. It's not really an obvious thing until you hear it. So this kickstand actually makes it really enjoyable for a person it's going to be playing for on your desk, or it's going to be shooting out to you and giving you better frequencies. That's really cool, honestly. And if you take, here's a little small detail here. They put all their legal stuff back here, like don't throw it in the trash or maybe like recycle. All the legal stuff is hidden under here. Really, really cool things right there. On the front, we've got this kind of like, it might be, I think it's aluminum or something like that. It feels really smooth to touch. We've got 3 different types of finishes. 1, 2, 3, like the shiny one, this kind of matte finish one. And then you've got this parametric designed grill. And from last I remember, parametric means like Actually, I'm not even going to go into that. But the parametric design across this grill looks really freaking nice, really premium, very luxurious. Definitely a step up from other types of speakers. Going into the controls. Right here, we've got your volume rocker right up here, just standard stuff. Your little call guy right here. Oh no, this little phone, so you can hang up on those business calls you just don't agree with on.
Gene, Marcus Halberstram got me the wrong speaker. You have to return this one.
Bluetooth button and the power button. It has a small feature that I'm going to say is actually very pleasing to me. Let me see if you notice it. Give it a second. Yeah. Eh? Good jingles. I like the jingles. But did you notice this? One press of the button. None of this nonsense where I have to hold it down for 3 seconds and see if it's ever going to turn on. I actually like that. I know there's people out there who hate that because if they leave it in their purse or if they leave it in their pocket and they just happen to accidentally press it, you'll come back to a drained battery and it's pretty much game over from there. Well, Harman & Kardon thought about that, and they gave you this nice little sheath to put it in, or something to put it in right here. So basically, when you put the product inside here, it protects that little spot, so you can't exactly press it so hard. I think that's a really smart thing, and it actually protects the product itself because, remember, again, you're paying $150 for it. I didn't pay $150 for it. Just keep that in note. But you're paying a lot of money if you want to get this thing new. So that's a thing. All right. Also, on to the side right here. If I turn it back on, give it a second. You can see the light indicators right here. That tells you like how much battery you have. So a little 5 dots right there. That's pretty cool. And there's a little indicator in the front to tell you it's on. Also, on the side here, we have our USB-C. And keep in mind, this product I think is like around 4 to 5 years old. You have your USB-C in, and then you have your charge out from USB-A to USB-C, which is actually really freaking cool because this is not only just a power bank, it's a speaker and a power bank. That's awesome, right? It makes me kind of questionable because you're a businessman and like, okay, why would you need that? But maybe, like, I'm assuming you've got like a Samsung or you got a new iPhone and literally your batteries are charged all the time. So why would you need that? I'm not sure. But we'll have it on there. It's a good thing. Next thing, we have our aux input, which is always a plus to have. Never gonna throw down an aux input. Always gonna keep that going good. Okay. Well, enough talking about features. Let's get into how it sounds. Let's go. Let's hear a different part. Before I get into the sound, one thing I forgot to note, this has noise canceling microphones so you can do voice calls on this. I've never really used that feature, but let me know in the comments if you have, sound wise. All right, so simple down specs. You've got a speaker and a passive radiator in here. You've got, and it's only one speaker. There's only one driver in here trying to do everything. So obviously you're not gonna have something that's dedicated for your highs, mids, and lows. Everything's trying to go through one speaker. So if you are a bass head, probably not gonna like this speaker because it does not move a lot of air, okay? I mean, it's small. You should be expecting that. If you're a bass head, this is probably not gonna be for you. Also, if you're a person who enjoys a huge, vast, wide sound stage, so you can hear like instruments coming from there, all around you, you're not gonna get that, okay? What you do get out of this is you get very good clarity in your mids, your treble or highs, and then a little touch of bass at the bottom, which makes it really good for jazz kind of music or some like classical music in the background, maybe some Spanish guitar, just something like relaxing in the background, but you're not expecting it to rock the freaking house or get like dropped into a soundscape from a movie. Okay, so have your expectations set up well. Okay, now that brings me down to my rating on this kind of product. You do need to keep in mind it's at $150, which is going to determine for two different people. Are you a person who doesn't really care about money, or money's not a problem for you? Let's go with that for the start. You're that businessman, you're Patrick Bateman. This is probably a good product for you. I don't understand why they put the freaking charger on it, because I'm pretty sure if you're that rich, you freaking have a phone that's always charged and it has all the power in the world. But it's still a great feature. It sounds good. It's really premium, and if you want to have that premium aesthetic showing off to people in a sense, this does it very well. I would give it a 4 out of 5 for a person who doesn't have to worry about the money. Now, to us people who are not so fortunate or who do not have enough money, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 2 out of 5. Let's just make this very clear. $150 can buy you a lot of speakers. You have a vast variety of speakers to choose from. I'll put some up in the video for you to see, but honestly, I have to give it a 2 out of 5 stars because of that price range. This brand is really trying to dedicate it to certain people who have a lot of money, so keep that in mind. If you get one of these products, do what I did. Find it at a resale store for a cheaper price. It's worth the experience. It has a charger built into it, has an aux built into it, has that little kickstand. The speaker sounds pretty good, and it comes with a couple of things for your travels. But yeah, it's a good speaker, but it really depends on the price. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have any recommendations for any other speakers, please let me know. All right, and do everything like comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about the Esquire 2 Mini, or this inflated freaking like chrome pillow. Tell me your guys' thoughts. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye now.